Most people know what standard gauge is. It is the most commonly used track gauge, which is 4 foot and 8.5 inches. But less people know about narrow gauge. Narrow gauge refers to any size or gauge track smaller than standard gauge. In the United States, the most common narrow gauge is 3 foot. A few notable places that use narrow gauge are the White Pass in Yukon, the Denver and Rio Grande, and the Tweetsie Railroad. In the model railroading world, there are a few different scales in order to model narrow gauge railroading. The most popular is hon3. hon3 has been around for a long time, but as of recently I decided to start my journey into narrow gauge railroading. My first taste of hon3 actually started in April of 2024 when I purchased a Kidder hon3 040 while out in Colorado. Unfortunately at the time I did not have any track, but in May of that same year I bought a CB and Q collection and it had a single piece of track and 4 hon3 coaches. Ever since then I have slowly but surely been expanding. You may be wondering how and if you can get into hon3 modeling. Please note, I am not a professional by any means, this is just my opinion. First off, where can you find hon3 items? The most commonly found hon3 items are either at trade shows or on eBay. Most of my items have been purchased from eBay. Second, who makes hon3 models? The newest and only manufacturer of hon3 items nowadays are Blackstone models. However, there are many second-hand brass or plastic models in circulation. Roundhouse made Shays and 280s in HO and hon3 scale along with a 3-in-1 static steamer kit for hon3. Specifically, the Roundhouse 280s are the most common hon3 locomotives on the market. Brass companies like Westside, Pacific Fast Mail, and Seco models used to make hon3 locomotives but stopped many years ago. Thirdly, is it worth it? hon3 is a pretty expensive scale to get into. If you're able to find a great deal on a model, jump on it. The Roundhouse 280 is a great model to start off with if you can find one at a decent price. Final thoughts. hon3 is a fun and unique scale to model, and I would recommend it if you can get your foot in the door. I'm looking forward to making some hon3 products in the future and showing y'all what I'm working on. With that being said, thanks for watching.